Come on up onto the roll. I'm going to lean over onto the left cheek, which means I'm supported with my left hand, so make sure that shoulder doesn't come up by your ear. And just roll right across the middle part of the glute. Maybe bring your feet out a little bit further, give you some leverage. Feel okay in there? So there's like a little dimple in our butt. That's kind of where you're in, that little groove. Not really up at the top, not way down at the bottom where the hamstrings attach. And to make this the rolling more effective, I would bring your left foot out so that your knee is at a right angle. Activation sequence is the inner core first, then the inner thigh and the hip flexor on the left, then you activate the right glute. So the activation sequence is inner core, left leg, inner thigh, hip flexor, right glute. Keep the core on full time. That's good. You maintain that good 90-degree angle. It's more the piriformis and less of some other muscle groups. And then set her down. Okay, now the tongue position is important for this exercise and for the cross crawl and the inner core. And also in the inner core video, you'll notice I have a towel roll rolled up underneath your neck to encourage the natural curve of your cervical spine. So you may want to review that part of the video for more instructions on how to use that towel roll. And speaking of towel rolls, you no longer need the towel roll under your low back. Now we're starting to teach you how to maintain your own natural curve of your lumbar spine. Now we're going to integrate the sliding of the top leg over the bottom leg as you're doing your rotation. So you're moving from the pelvis in order to push the femur forward and the knee past the bottom knee. We noticed that this side really worked a lot better coordination-wise. This is motor control and coordination compared to when you were lying down on your right side. We found that the timing was a little bit more difficult. So you'll start on this side, but when you rotate over, when you roll over and do the other side, start with a couple of those pelvic shifts first, and then start your reps by integrating your upper body rotation with your pelvic shift. Nice work. Okay, now the cross crawl. Again, you're imagining that that towel roll is behind your lower back. Your core is full-time activated. You bring your left knee up and your right arm up. You simply turn your head to the right. But when you switch sides, you keep your head facing forward. Again, this is hip low back disassociation, so you're able to raise your leg, use your hip without your back moving in between. Some of the benefits of this exercise are reintegrating your brain and nervous system and reorganizing your mind-body connection. The ability to do these movements are found to improve cognitive abilities such as reading and fine motor academic work. Now, as I mentioned, it works the deep stabilizers of your spine. It also integrates your left and right hemispheres to work together in the brain, and it also promotes increased proprioception, which is your spatial and kinesthetic awareness. Dr. Wallachy has you focusing a little bit more on the right side of the brain. That's why you're turning your head to the right in order to activate certain pathways that are a little bit weaker on that side. And by bringing the foot back into dorsiflexion, you're activating the anterior core a little bit more. Nice work. One leg does weigh actually 10% of your body weight. So now you're already lifting your leg. But by increasing the angle, it puts more force here, which means it puts more work there. Now the trick is toes up. Good. Activate that anterior core. When you raise and lower, you're in activation, so draw that in. Do not change this angle. So bring that leg off the floor, maintain that right angle, perfect, and then lower. And now the other side. Aha. Palms up. And this time, let's bring your arms out a little bit. There you go. Okay. Go ahead and do 4 per side. Maintaining core, right? Maintaining back. One more towel roll. Now when using the towel roll under your neck, we want to support the neck, maintain its natural curve. You want light pressure with the back of your head into the flat part of the towel roll. But that chin position, even though the head is translated back to create that light pressure on the floor, we want to make sure the chin is not tucked down towards the chest, but rather elevated just slightly upward so we can maintain the natural curve of your cervical spine. Give that a shot and let me know how that works for you. Nice work today.